History makes the past look more religious than it was. That's a survival effect, not a belief one. When we look backward, religion seems everywhere. Sacred texts, rituals, laws grounded in belief. It's easy to assume this means people in the past believed more deeply than we do. That assumption feels natural because the records make it feel obvious. But that conclusion comes from the record, not from reality. Religion dominates history because it survived the filter. First, religion was copied relentlessly. Religious institutions depended on repetition. Texts had to be copied to preserve doctrine. Rituals required consistency. Teaching demanded duplication. So, religious writings weren't just created once, they were reproduced generation after generation. And anything copied repeatedly has a much higher chance of surviving centuries. This doesn't mean belief was universal, it means copying was mandatory. Second, everyday belief wasn't recorded. Most belief in the past was informal, personal, inconsistent. Doubt wasn't written down, private belief wasn't tracked. Casual participation left no records. There was no institution documenting uncertainty or indifference. So, what we inherit isn't a record of what people believed, it's a record of what institutions preserved. Organized belief survives, lived belief disappears. Third, religion solved institutional problems. For states and empires, religion wasn't just spiritual, it helped legitimize authority, coordinate behavior, enforce norms, preserve continuity across generations. That made religious texts useful, and usefulness determines survival. Institutions preserve what helps them function, not what reflects the full range of human experience. So, religion didn't dominate history because belief was stronger. It dominated because it was copied, institutionalized, and useful, which means the silence about doubt, diversity, and disbelief doesn't prove they were rare. It means they didn't survive the filter. Once you understand that, the past stops looking uniquely devout and starts looking familiar. Once you remember how much never made it through, not because people believed exactly like we do, but because human experience was always broader than the records that survived it.